But Keltu, should we go and see another game, or we just,
Yeah, try
ride
this
it,
one.
ride it out for 15 minutes?
All 18 players are in this server, so we should be able to spec them. I don't know how far they are in.
18
but,
players? I don't want to spec Highlander.
Wow.
I'm currently having a look at the Jay Chapman against No game right now. It seems like No, I think, are using the a merc of Chill Collins, who we saw play for another team as well. It's currently 4-0 to Jay Chapman, but it has already been 15 minutes. Yeah, it has already been 16 minutes actually. So they're pushing Jay Chapman, making them work for this win difference, and they do have some decent players as well. So that we may be seeing a comeback here. They were just pushing Jay Chapman's last, and so it's very possible that they could turn this into a hotly contested fight instead of a bit of a steamroll.
Let's jump into this game, because that sounds, casting the last round of this quarterfinal sounds like more fun than filling airtime for 15 minutes. How about that?
A great idea.
Suyooo, are you in STV with us yet? Me and Sideshow are sort of getting ahead of ourselves here. He's loading right now, so yeah, we are going to go to this Jay Chapman versus No. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I think so.
And it's currently 4-0 Jay Chapman. 13 minutes left to be played, but the comeback, it could be real, Sideshow.
It definitely could. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for No to get back into it, but they definitely can. They were just pushing last, and unfortunately they wiped, but they can definitely get back into this, I think.
We are just coming in here sort of short notice, so we don't have live stats set. We're just going to wing it, guys. Uber being popped off here by Jay Chapman. Or no, sorry, by No. They're trying to move forward here, but Jay Chapman milked their Uber for the entire duration of the No Uber, and have now cleaned up the demo man. That's Ed G going down, but the ultimate popcorn was behind there, killed off Nazboy, and there's a back cap on as well here. Mango is up on that spire. It stops capping for a second though to get that frag onto Cav, the Jay Chapman scout, and now he's juking around underneath here. He's hiding in that little area underneath the point. He's managed to survive just until Megazord, the contentious player, comes in and cleans him up. And Homer moving forward with ultimate popcorn. I call him Poopcorn, oh my god. It's gonna catch a rocket there. Homer the medic is pretty weak, drops back for the kit. His team are trying to regroup, but they're catching a lot of spam. They've lost 3 players here. They gotta run, Sideshow. They gotta get out of there.
They absolutely do. I have to get out of there as well, because I'm getting bad spectator password. I've been booted from the server, Admirable. I don't know what's going on with me.
Oh dear.
I'll fix that. I'll fix that. You carry on giving us the action.
I'm still there, and I'm watching No team regroup around their own CP2. They just backed out from middle. They gave it up. They didn't have the numbers, and it's going to be Uber versus Uber here. Homer doing a great job of staying alive. And bit of dangerous play from the nose. And ready to lead in with that Uber charge. Yak, or Hobnobs jumps for the point. Yak pops the Uber off. Got to flash him a little bit. Frags being traded by both sides. It's turned into a 4-on-4, and Chill Collins and Homer are contesting that high ground. They're bullying the enemy combo off the point. They've managed to deny the cap, and they're going to find more frags. Hobnobs and Yak running for dear life here, trying to back off towards middle. Just about getting out with their medic. Yak's made it into that lower area, picks up the kit. Hobnob's doing a great job of denying Chill Collins there. He was just hungry for blood. Nazboy the Deathman is down in the minute, but it doesn't matter because Megazord is going to jump straight onto the point and just send lots of No players scattering across the map. They have regrouped and capped the point though. Megazord goes down, but he did get a frag onto Mango. But right now, it seems like Jay Chapman are just rolling the dice here. They're going to commit to this despite being outnumbered by 2 or 3 players. Nazboy jumps in, but Homer with the Uber Saw takes out the Demo Man, eliminates that threat. And both scouts back at and Ultimate Popcorn combining to tag team It's with the pistols, dual pistols there, gunned down, slain on the streets of Logjam, Sideshow.
Absolutely slain. Unfortunately, my hopes and dreams have been slain as well of watching this match. I'm still trying to connect. It keeps booting me out for a bad spectator password, and there is no spectator password, so something has gone wrong here. I have broken
Are you trying
it.
to join the actual server? No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
I'm afraid this is a solo cast from now on, Admirable. I've been duped by my own TF2.
Sideshow's or Suyoo's offering you some advice in Mumble, but the game continues. It's Uber versus Uber here, and right now, No are contesting the Jai Chapman last. They're just trying to figure out how to get in. Jai Chapman with the off-class setup here. They've got It's playing Pyro instead of Scout, very powerful on defense. He's trying to hold that tiny entrance on the left-hand side, control that roller door, and with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock and a 4-round deficit, it's really all on the No team to make the play here, try and make something happen. Mango goes in, tries to go in for the single bomb there, you know, just a low risk play, send in one player to try and get the force, but is immediately denied by the Pyro of It's air blasting back, and he actually escapes with his life. No one followed up on the sort of position there or chasing down on the damage, but he just walked out, and it seems like Jai Chapman are trying to play a very disciplined game here, but the switch up comes in. Chill Collins and a Homer push from the opposite side, crush the flag, they get the frag onto Megazord. Now they've got the scouts pretty weak as well. The Cav's gonna die. Ed G getting the stickies on the point, and this is looking good right now for No, but the Uber comes in slightly later for Yak and his team of bad boys, and they managed to clean up 3 frags there just around the spawn area. Nazboy respawns as well. Megazord's back in the field.
Nazboy did such a good job of defending there. He got a pipe kill and then killed both the players who were about to cap the point. It was inches away from capping. I have finally got into the server. I think the problem was that someone had accidentally set a password on it, which I managed to guess, and so I got in there. So I am now into the STV, watching it.
Awesome. So it's still 4-0 here, 8 minutes remaining. No tried to push last, but it was unsuccessful. They're now facing a big Uber advantage push coming in from Jai Chapman, but they are actually really far off their own Uber here. Homer's running for his life, but just about gets saved there by Ed G. And wow, that was another risky play from Jai Chapman. They sent 3 of their team forward into the enemy combo, who didn't actually have Uber. Tried to get some frags, but just ended up getting absolutely pasted. The combo went back to block a back cap, so now they're outnumbered here. There's only 3 of them playing around the spire, and they're about to be swarmed by red players. Mango jumped in from behind, he sees the medic, he's in onto Yak.
Oh, the drop! Oh my goodness, Yak, the buddy mentor, dropping the ball, dropping the Uber there, but with the Uber popped off, I mean, they've still got a chance of holding this. They still have 4 players alive. There's only 3 players alive from our red team. What an air shot! Did you see that? Megazord obliterated the combo of Chill Collins and Homer there. Got an air shot onto the medic of Homer as well. And even though Yak dropped the Uber, they still managed to hold it there.
It seems like the change in the No team's fortunes has come too late in the game. They're already 4 rounds down. They're playing against the clock here. Tournament life on the line. They're trying their hardest to get into this, and they're really giving Jai Chapman a lot of trouble, but they need to start finding rounds real soon if they want to progress to the semis. Jai Chapman, who've had a touch and go week, they were in and out of the tournament, are looking in a strong position to progress. They're currently in control of middle. They have a slight Uber advantage as well, and it seems they want to continue pushing here. Nazboy peeking through choke is about to run into Chill Collins, who's fully buffed here. Chill able to put a lot of damage, but Megazord gets in behind him and separates him from his medic. So the push is sort of stalled out here, and they're in fact at a 40% Uber disadvantage. Yak seems to sense something's up. He's going to come pouring forward here. Hobnobs, Cav, and Nazboy all moving in on that right hand side. They're going to pop off their charge. They know Homer doesn't have it. They're running for him. Homer on 60 won't escape the sticky of Nazboy, and that's almost a wipe here. There's the last player going down for the No team, and this could be the end of their Archimedes Cup right here, Sideshow.
It could. The spawn's coming in 4 seconds. The majority of the team. Only Chill Collins left alive to defend the point right now. He gets onto the point. He's trying to take down Yak, but he can't manage it. And Nazboy looked like he had such a good game just from what we were spectating there. And with his final stickies, puts the nail in the coffin. And that is the last straw for for the team in red here, and it's going to be No out of the competition, and Jay Chapman progressing.
We've got the logs here as well. Since we did miss the first 4 rounds, we can take a look there and see that Megazord actually top damaging. So the guy who apparently has enough experience or enough non-experience to make it into this cup seems to be putting out big numbers when it matters. You know, it's all very suspicious. Sideshow. What's Hildred's payout of this €1,000? That's what I want to know.
Was this guy's alt account perhaps 3 letters with the last one being Z and the first 2 being IP?
Oh, it could be Ips. Might be MG Mike. Who knows?
Could be anybody. But yeah, he had a phenomenal game and really putting out the big damage numbers. 400 damage per minute, nearly 10k damage, 31 for 20, going huge there. And he was playing the Roma class as well, not even playing Pocket. Megazord, MVP indeed.
Jill Collins and Edgy doing a great job holding up the no team side of the bargain. They tried their hardest, but today the Jai Chapman train rolls on, and another team that have progressed to the next round is the Essentials. We're joined by Commander X right now. Tell us about your quarterfinal game.
Yeah, I think we went up to like a quick 2-0 start. We just slowly went up to 4-0 despite my best efforts. I think I dropped my first Uber in the cup.
Whee!
Yeah, it was like we forced him really early with spam, so I was like, yeah, chase him out of this Uber, chase him out, we'll meet him. And then I just didn't have the Uber anymore, and we'd all committed into them. And then we wiped them, so it worked out. Sort of. But yeah, it was like a 30-minute game, 5-1. It was a bit back and forth. But we came through on probably our least known map, so I'm alright with that. And I believe we're going to map picks now against Sprinkler Kids. Is that right?
Yeah, it's going to be elimination and picks. You know this. You know the drill, man. So
more or less.
tell us,
What are we eliminating first, then picking, then eliminating again?
I don't know. There's a link that tells you. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know how you're going to decide who eliminates first. Actually, maybe you should do a heavy fist fight. Okay, so tell us why we should watch your game.
Well, you've not casted us yet. We played like 8 games, and you've not casted a single one.
There's lots of teams we haven't casted yet, you know.
Well, there's only 4 teams left. How can there be lots of teams you haven't casted?
Tell us the story of your team, you know. Who should we be looking out for?
The Scouts, Nico and Alex. Matt put up, our Pocket Soldier put up huge numbers. Auditas, I believe is his in-game alias. But he put up huge numbers last game.
I'm tempted to cast your game, considering we've cast like so many Jai Chapman games. Jay Chapman, I don't know. And we just cast 6 little blunts as well, so we could jump to that side of the bracket, yeah.
I think that's a good idea, jumping over there, seeing how Commander X is doing. We haven't given that guy any airtime yet. Hopefully he'll drop a few Ubers and we'll be able to trash talk him.
You need to submit the results so that you can actually progress in the bracket. Holding the whole thing up here, Commander X.
Sorry, tournament.
So that's going to be our next game, guys. Fuck democracy. We're going to cast the Sprinkler Kids versus the Essentials.
I think we might pick Viaduct as well. See how that goes.
Whoa, is that mind games? Are you trying to, play into the map elimination process here by announcing it live on air?
No fair.
What, is Sunshine in this map pool, or is it Granary instead?
I've not played Sunshine. Yeah, but no, we have played Granary though. We played Granary, so it must be Gran instead of Sunshine.
And in terms of the raffle status, is it back up right now? Have you entered a raffle recently, Sideshow?
I did enter a raffle, yes. I entered the previous raffle. I haven't entered this one that's currently going on, but I managed to log in through Steam. I don't know what you were doing that you failed to log in or something. Are you sure you entered your password properly?
It wouldn't even let me go to Steam, mate. But now it is. I think, Jail's been working hard. Round of applause for that guy. I am going to log in through Steam, and I am going to win the next raffle. What do you think about that? Don't even bother entering.
It's a summer hat on sale, and it's the 1st of February today. I think perhaps Jill has got wishful thoughts. It's absolutely freezing. My nipples were like diamonds when I ventured outside this morning.
Is anyone going to be upset if I don't attach a picture to this Summit fight? Is that the rules?
Ask Keltu.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
the rules
submit
don't
results
matter. We trust you.
I promise we won.
This is where Kakaltu instantly bans your team from the entire thing, and you have to provide proof within 20 seconds. Otherwise, you
20 seconds. Sounds
yeah.
reasonable. I believe the team we beat are now taking revenge at us by while we were AFK building sentries outside our spawn.
Well, that sounds like fitting revenge to me. As long as they're not default win hunting, they're just spawn camping.
We're just spawn camping at the end of a game. I don't think there's any rule against that. Are we on, like, is the next game meant to be, like, nowish?
Yes.
Now I
Yeah,
finally
right
submitted
now.
my result.
I'm making the fixtures and writing a description. Give me a sec.
By being
Okay.
in here and not with your team, you are in fact holding this entire process up, Commander X.
I've submitted the results. We're ready. I presume.
You presume. You actually have no idea because you have no correspondence with your team.
I've had some correspondence. Our Roma messaged me, "You effing what? Thanks for the mention. I did work until I lagged. Go fuck yourself." Smiley face. So I believe we're on pretty good. We've got pretty good contact going on right now. We're on good terms.
That sounds like good team synergy and a good team morale you've got
Well,
going
does it
on
not
there,
remind
Commander
me
X.
you of how I talk to people? So I finally found a group of people I fit in with.
Can confirm I have successfully entered the raffle. You know, everything's working right now. We did mention way back at the start of the cast that raffles would be delayed, but I've seen it with my own eyes right now. The raffles are back in action. Maybe Gio wants to join us now that he's got the hard work out of the way. I'll try and persuade him to come in here. We're still waiting for like Master Noob to come and talk to us as well, Kakaldu. When is he going to join us? And, you know, give us
He's actually squashing at the moment.
playing squash.
Yes.
Okay, maybe for the grand final then we can get Master Noob in to tell us a little bit about the TF2 Center side of things. The Super Bowl's on tonight. That's exciting. But
It's going to be
Completely
nothing compared to
irrelevant.
the semi-final.
also right now though is the Highlander Award Show. I think that's on Blackout Gaming TV. I don't have the URL. I don't know the exact name of their Twitch stream, but you can find it if you head over to teamfortress.tv. You look at the right hand side. They should show up there. Oh, there's an event there as well. And that's going to be the award show tonight. I don't even see it listed on the events. Oh, there it is.
I
Okay.
do. It
A
is
Highlander
in
Award
4
show.
minutes on Blackout
Yeah.
Gaming TV.
You can always put 2 streams up. You know, I'm happy to share the screen with Hildreth, Bulu, and CJ. That's cool. But you want to make sure and mute their stream and watch ours, which doesn't make any sense actually, because the award show there is no game to watch. You'd probably want to have the volume on, but
You can watch the faces and the mouths go of CJ and Hildreth and Beep, and you can
Well,
just
maybe you
you
should
can
have-
imagine what they're saying.
The comms of the game, like the audio, and then it's the picture of you guys talking.
Hold on.
On the basis
here's
that
what
you
you
can
need
lip
to
read
do.
it'll be fine.
CX.
Hold on. Kakaltu's doing it. He's setting it all up.
CX. What are
Hello.
you still doing here?
Oh, we've not been given a connect yet.
I think you're lagging behind on the facts.
Oh,
I
my
don't see
God.
any lobbies here, mate. There's no lobbies in the tournament thing.
No,
What are you talking
it's
about?
best of 3, so we're not using the lobby system at the moment. We're just doing serve me.
Are you going to give me the server details then, man?
Yes,
You know?
of course.
All right, I'm gonna get on it.
Setting everything up. Give me a sec. We want to watch the CX game, right?
Well, we don't want to, but I think we'll have to.
Our arm has been
Oh, he's
twisted.
left. He's left. We won't even respond to my abuse. I'm ready for your info, Kakalti. You know, hit me with the deets. And I wanted to say as well, guys, if you want to head over to that Blackout stream and just tell all their viewers to come over here for the Archimedes Cup, things are about to get explosive. It is the semi-finals of this, the first TF2 Center Archimedes Cup, sponsored by Scrap.TF. It's going to turn into a best of 3 right now, so it's not just these one maps as picked by the admins. The teams get to eliminate and pick maps which they dislike and like, so we're going to see teams on their best maps potentially, or at least maps they know. So maybe Logjam's going to get eliminated. You know, it was a bit of a curveball to throw new teams. We're going to give you a map you've never seen before in the quarterfinals. Do you regret your decision, Kakaldu?
Not really.
It
So
provided some
5-0s,
polarizing. It was polarizing results. You know, they wanted really to make sure that there wasn't any, you know, these games where it could have gone either way. If it's a best of one, you know, the team that just lost out thinks, oh goodness, if it had been a best of three, we would have come through. This way, there's no argument. You got 5-0. It took 8 minutes. Get good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the results were surprising for me, at least, because at that stage of the competition, you expected it should be close. But a couple of 5-0s, a 5-1. Yeah, I'm surprised. Logjam, though. That's what these kids need. That'll sort the men from the boys. Bit of logjam.
Well, we've whittled it down to the top 4 teams in this Archimedes Cup now from 128. So if the games aren't getting good now, there's no good games to be had. And I thoroughly believe that there are good games to be had. So I'm hyped for these semi-finals, or this semi-final that we're going to be watching. And do we have a date for the grand final as well for these two victors? Is it just based on the team's availabilities?
And the cost availability, of course. Of
course. We can't do this thing without without Admirable's dulcet tones just soothing us through it.
You know, he's starting to play in a team and stuff. His priorities are all wrong.
They are. My priorities vaguely resemble Admirable's priorities last season, where he won Caster of the Season. I found the new secret to getting that prize is just to completely muck about.
Me, I was taking that very seriously. In the Prem, what Mickey Mouse division are you going to be playing in?
Oh yeah, we're only playing in high this season, but hopefully we'll do slightly better than you did in Prem.
Well, I finished 6th behind E-Shock, disqualified, and Lazy Pandas, who folded.
That's pretty good. That's a good record to have.
But luckily, not having a team means I'm free to cast all these games. There will be some games casted through the fundraiser as well. That was one of the perks. If you donate €100 or more, you could get me to cast your game. We just focus on the Prem due to limited resources, but you're also in there as well. €99 will get you Sideshow to cast your game. I currently am the only recipient, or the only person who signed up for that offer, Sideshow. I'm not even sure which game I'm going to get you to cast, but I'm going to hold it over you for the whole season. You won't know
until right
the
last
minute. I'm just going to get these live stats and STV back up. You know, tell the good people here what's on your mind, Sideshow. How's your day been?
My day's been excellent. I've just had Stark harassing me as well for the entire weekend, so finally got rid of that guy and ready to cast some incredible Archimedes Cup action. So
did he outstay his welcome?
Oh, absolutely not. He could never outstay his welcome. But if he's listening, don't come back tomorrow. No, I did just kind of ship him out the door and tell him to get on a bus and find the train station. I think he arrived with not a second to spare. Otherwise, I would have been having him for the rest of the week. So that would have been some excellent 2-man casting that we would have had tonight. So I think he dodged a bullet there, Admirable.
A lot of people may be asking who Stark is. Tell them.
They might indeed. Stark is a Premiership scout and currently soldier who plays for Zinutzen Rollerbladers in the Premiership division, who I am predicting are going to finish around 4th this season.
4th? That would be just outside the playoff cutoff point, unfortunately. But the Premiership this season is looking incredibly competitive. There's a sort of group of 6 teams, maybe, leading the pack there. Maybe people will discount Lethal Weapon and E-Shock, I don't know. But there's definitely 4 teams with a proven caliber, and then a few teams that might be able to produce some surprises. It's going to be an incredibly exciting season. And luckily, Sideshow is going to be playing in a team, so you won't have to listen to him casting too often. It's like win-win.
It can get casted by the real talent, and I will have to pick up the reins whenever there's some slack. So it will be an epic season. I think I'm hyped to play in it and hyped to watch the matches as well. I'm really going to be watching all of them. Another thing that I'm hyped for, which has just been hinted at on the Team Fortress TV forums, is Cherry's Saloon.tf, which is which is going to be a bit like the CSGO Lounge, the Dota Lounge, etc., which is betting on games using the the TF2 economy. So Cherry has got that in the works. There was something like that previously run by Shintaz and Cyber and people a long time ago, which was just organized on Google spreadsheets, but this is slightly more official with all the proper bots and everything, so I am hyped for that. Cherry says it's coming soon, which is a trademark Valve time expression, and similarly,